would email me about gerrymandering. So what do we do about gerrymandering? Trump has, of course, encouraged gerrymandering in red states, and blue states are now responding in kind. So first solution, alluded to at the end of that passage you read, where Democrats and Republicans get together, would look like a kind of détente where everyone agrees not to gerrymander. That's almost impossible to imagine right now. The other version, though, of overcoming rampant partisan gerrymandering and all the distrust in elections and public institutions that tends to foster would probably involve Democrats playing hardball. This is Joey Fishkin and Rick Hasen have been writing about this recently. And if they were to control, Hasen and Fishkin write, Congress and the presidency in 2029, abolishing the filibuster so as to force through an anti-gerrymandering reform, some kind of independent commission model for all of the states. And that would be another way to get beyond one specific problem associated with our gerrymandering, but it would involve an aggressive coordinated action by the left and the center rather than a bipartisan compromise. I wrote a piece on hardball and as anti-hardball, where I suggested that generally the anti-hardball are policies that reduce the stakes of partisan conflict and forestall or foreclose tit-for-tat cycles of escalation. And I say generally the best case for hardball is if it's in service of anti-hardball. And so that might be one way to think about it. I wouldn't favor Democrats ever pursuing retribution for its own sake or imitating some of the vices of Trumpism. But if there's a case to be made for aggressive action on the Democratic side that's pushing boundaries, I think it would be best justified in the register of anti-hardball, that we need to get beyond partisan warfare, and some wildly popular moves like independent commissions are unattainable in the absence of aggressive action to get there.